Right, I told him he had to be civil, which is will be a stretch for him sometimes. It's County Commissioner Blaine Young on the
Good morning,
program.
Blaine.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Sure. How are you?
I'm good.
What questions would you like me to answer? I mean, I heard Steve. Steve, you never paid a county transfer tax when you bought your home. There's not a county transfer tax, so I don't know if you paid transfer tax. You ought to
Oh,
get it
I don't
back.
know either, Blaine. Like I said, there's so many papers when you go to closing. It's all just a blur
you
at
gotta
that
read
point.
them. You got to read those
Yeah,
papers.
certainly
don't
do.
put your name to something without signing them. But when was your home built?
My home was built about 25, 30 years ago.
So it paid absolutely no impact fee and no other fees.
Well,
he
but
did.
you know what?
He-
I've been paying my property taxes, and I've been paying my income taxes and sales taxes and all those other taxes,
Well,
and that
so-
goes to
so
the
will-
operation
so
of the
will all the
current
new
infrastructure.
residents.
Sure.
All those new residents will pay the same taxes you're paying.
Right, but you know as well as I do that when you lead development through residential development, that you're losing. You're chasing your tail in this because the cost to support residential development outweigh the benefit in increased taxes.
Not anymore.
Blaine,
No,
let
that's
me
certainly
jump
true.
in here because
Well,
it was not necessarily Steve, but a caller by the name of Stan who called and talked about the fees that the developer is going to be paying. And I thought,
Well, it's not
they
the
said
developer,
20.
It's going to be the homeowner.
Well, it was the development. I mean, that they got to kind of foot the bill up front, right?
Well, but eventually it's going to be factored into the home price. I mean, those units with the fees, impact fees, and the proffers being made in the land for the parks, the schools, the new fire station, which is going to be built in 2 years, you're talking about somewhere between $55,000 to $65,000 per unit that's going to be factored into each unit. It's not the developer; it's going to be factored into the price of the home.
Well, maybe they can pass all that costs on. Maybe they can. It almost doesn't matter. The main
They
point is
do.
that the
They do,
fees
Steve.
are being generated by the development that's creating the need for the big jump in infrastructure, as opposed to passing those fees on. If you eliminate the impact fee
area
to
is the
all the
future.
taxpayers across the county.
Let me add.
Bob, this area is the future of Frederick County. It's been designated that way on the comprehensive plan since the 70s. Steve's right. Urbana was started way back when by the Kiplinger family and then taken over by Natelli. Natelli built all that infrastructure, not the county. He built the roads. He gave the land for the park. He gave the land for the school. He paid for the water and sewer. That's why those residents paid for a CDA. I went to Urbana Elementary. I remember when everyone opposed that 50 years ago. That's how long it's been. And, the fact is that, look at it today. Urbana's a wonderful community. It's not a ghetto like some of the members of Rail.
Oh, no.
have called it.
Nobody's calling Urbana a ghetto. Like I said, I have
They've
no
testified
issues
to that
with
fact, And
Urbana.
it's on the website. They've called it a ghetto, Steve.
Absolutely not.
Yes, they have.
No, sir.
Well,
There are lots of people with lots of individual opinions, and I can't control that. Like I
But
said,
they're
Rail is
posted on
6
your
people.
site.
Rail
on
is
your
6
site.
people, and we do not say that. I
Well,
love
but
Urbana.
Blaine, on a website or the Facebook page can be done by other people other than the
then
people
take them off.
from Rail. Let me ask you
Take them off.
real quick because I got like 30 seconds and we
Sure,
got to go.
okay.
And that is the roads and the infrastructure that Steve talked about. I mean, we've all driven down there. We talk about Ball Road all the time and the CSX trains not being able to get underneath that area.
All road is going to be a mess.
How does that factor in when you think of these developments? And is there going to be roads that are going to be built that can handle this? Because if not, then you really
Absolutely.
well,
This
who's going to do that?
This Board of County Commissioners is building more infrastructure with roads in this county than any other board, and we're going to fix problems down there where the state is ignoring problems. We're going to put pressure on the state. Instead of when you pay your gas tax, it goes to mass transit. These state roads should be upgraded. We're going to put pressure. We're going to work with our delegates, Senator Brinkley, Delegate Schultz, Delegate Afzali, and the others to work to improve these roads. And this development will fix the dog leg on 75.
It will absolutely not fix the problems.
Well,
This
it will.
development's is going to add maybe $7 million to a $262 million project that right now there is no plan, budget, or guarantee will happen. Now, here's the bottom line.
I got.
Let me get one point in.
Well, you got
okay?
10
One last
seconds.
point. So here's my bottom line on 75. If you approve this development, there is absolutely no good solution and outcome for 75, because if you can't get the money, if nothing is done, then you're going to add thousands of cars on that road, and you're going to create extreme safety and congestion problems. Now, if you do manage to get the money,
Steve, I
got
to cut you off. I'm sorry, I got to cut you off.
Then you are harming the property rights of every 130 homeowners along that road to do it.
Okay, so if you want to find out more about Rail, there's a Facebook page, Facebook rail.monrovia. Any other site? Anybody can get a hold of you?
Email us at railmonrovia@gmail.com. Like us on Facebook. And our website is www.railmonrovia.com, and it's RALE.